Hey guys, I gotta go live for a little bit. I'll have you muted. Or I'll have Dan in his earpiece monitoring intel. She'll just have to keep me posted, sir.
Will do.
All right. Another one of your tasks is you get to monitor questions and comments.
All right.
Yeah. Started off slow today for you.
Sounds good.
All right, good afternoon, backseaters. Happy Wednesday. We are here in St. Paul, Minnesota, Ramsey County. You are with the Ramsey County Carjacking and Auto Theft Team. We're riding with Sergeant Siegelstrom, and we have a new addition. We're going to give him hopefully a good introduction, and maybe we'll get into some stuff today, find a stolen. Deputy Dan Gutman is our latest addition to the CAT team. Go and say hi, Dan.
How's it going?
Dan comes to us from our patrol division. I'm going to let him do a little short introduction for all the backseaters. Assume they know nothing about you. Give a little, you don't have to get super personal, but your experience in law enforcement, where you come from.
Sure. Well, I was born and raised in Ramsey County, lived in various cities around the county, but pretty much lived around here all my life. Started out my career back in 2016 with the Minnesota State Patrol. Worked with them for about 2.5 years. Made the switch over to Ramsey County in 2018, where I worked for Courts Division for a little bit, patrol, and now I have the privilege of coming over here and working with Tom and his team here.
It's not my team.
No, Sheriff's team.
Yes, sir. We're happy to have him. Dan is a great addition. This guy, when I say this, he always has a smile on his face. So
I do my best.
Great attitude. We're trying to get into as much activity as we can to kind of get him settled in right. We just got done with a traffic stop. We had a vehicle that the plates didn't match. It was an older Durango, came back to a Grand Prix, and everything turned out normal on that one. It was same RO. Boyfriend was driving. They just had the wrong plates on it, so had to do a little advising on what needed to happen to make sure they're not pulled over again. But honestly, I see that more and more where people put the wrong plates on, or they own multiple vehicles, and it can happen, especially when you're getting your new plate renewals and such.
Don't want to pay for those expensive tabs sometimes.
Sometimes there's an ulterior motive to it, but he was respectful and easy to deal with, so it wasn't much of an issue there. So, but it definitely had the potential to be a stolen. It felt like one.
I thought he was evading us there for.
Yeah, I mean, I had people following me too. I guess I would. Yeah,
that's fair.
Driving circles, huh?
Yeah.
Circle back. So, on to what else we got going on. Had a few recoveries this week. I don't know what. It's been mellow so far for the CAT team this week. A few assists here and there, but Minneapolis is putting good work into all the carjackings and robberies going on. Seen a couple of press conferences with their chief. That guy's no nonsense. I like his interviews. He's definitely trying to, even though they're shorthanded, he's letting it known that we're going to work those and we're going to go after people that are committing these violent robberies and carjackings. So, as always, feel free to ask any questions. Dan will monitor the comments. If you got any questions about our new addition today, feel free to ask him questions as well. We do have a little treat for you guys. There's a few of you have been asking to see one of our deputies back on live. We're going to make a short visit, and I might put on a little demo for you. So that's your hint. right now on the east side of St. Paul. Got CAT team members all out and about, checking various areas, looking for stolens. Got a slumper call. Those are tough ones. You get calls if someone slumped over at the steering wheel, you know, whether it's medical emergency, alcohol, drugs. Those sometimes you end up playing bumper cars with those vehicles because if someone's under the influence, they get startled awake. So I feel like law enforcement has kind of gotten a lot better tactics-wise with approaching those. Used to be you just pull up behind it and vehicles would flee or play bumper cars, but they are definitely safe thing to do is either, I think, is just kind of pin that car in and then do what you need to do.
6th of Minnesota, male, trying to break into cars. Right that way.
6th of Minnesota.
Yep. We copy. It's right in the middle of the one at Crooked Pine. I think that was Maplewood recovered it. We did look into that one though. I think that was at the Tumble Fresh. That was a stolen. Maplewood PD recovered that, I believe. Oh, losing our mount. Oh no, gotta pull over. Technical difficulty. I think it's the engine in this.
A little too much kick.
Sorry, backseaters. I almost lost you to the floorboards. Oh, I think I'm gonna need a new sticky. Oh. Dan, just keep an eye on her.
Will do.
It was like slow motion too.
I know. At least it can go flying all the way to the back seat.
Yeah. So I got them down. If they give any pertinent info over, let me know. We're en route to downtown. In progress, theft from auto, which sometimes can turn into a motor vehicle theft depending on the car. It's nice to get the vehicle description too, because it sometimes indicates what, if it is going to turn into a motor vehicle theft.
New message.
St. Paul roads probably don't help them out.
Probably not.
While we're en route, Dan, what are you most looking forward to now that you've gotten down here
Oh man,
to learning?
definitely looking forward to expanding knowledge just on case building, expanding knowledge on stolen vehicles themselves, just tips and clues and what to look out for, things of that nature.
Obviously, your experience with the troopers, you guys deal with a lot of stolens on the interstates, right?
Yep, definitely had some on the highways for sure.
So the ultimate question: deputy or trooper?
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Well, definitely more time on as a deputy than a trooper, so I'm going to go with deputy.
All right. Probably heard your fair share of trooper jokes when you came over.
Oh, yeah, I've heard a few. To be expected.
What's the description we're looking for?
Black coat, fur trim, khakis, white shoes.
Not too black, so.
Look at you. Us as well. We don't get downtown too much during the day on live, so
Yeah.
change of scenery.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Dan didn't even get time to prep to go live. He was just thrown right into it.
Keeps me on my toes.
We're just making contact with the individual in that theft from Auto Carl.
There's a list of Tawana Payne.
You want me to get up there?
New message.
So, once we got on scene, it looks
Okay,
like
he
he's
says it's his mom's car. He named it.
probably just locked out. So, we'll see if maybe they can figure that out and potentially find a solution for him. Might have locked his keys in the car, so. Everybody else can clear the area.
Hey man, so I just talked to the cop. He said the other half already left, so you can cancel him. I'm here. Copy that. I assumed as much. I'll go ahead and take this medical. It looks like a chest pain. Five two two.
522.
Report with 522. Well, that is not the group I saw. So I'm gonna go try to find them again.
Yeah, let us know.
Just hitting a 5-year-old child until the child urinates on themselves and was like, officers to check on his daughter.
3547.
1407. 1407. Go ahead.
County car is out on that. It's just a lockout. They're assisting.
Copy 522, 524, copy.
Received, will be clear.
What's your name?
524 will be en route to team to right.
Copy.
Hey, Dan. So you're trying to see if they can help him out. It seems, I don't know.
524.
Not quite
Sir,
working.
what?
All clear here. Locked his keys in the car. Sometimes, not every call reads like what you think it would be.
Sure.
Sometimes you just gotta assess. So we'll clear from that one. It's the worst feeling, locking your keys in the car.
I'm clear for this. You put me at
Not fun at all.
Well, 130 Tango, 130 Tango, keep it done.
You just yourself go for it.
Copy, go for it.
Thank you, 68 Tango. Be en route to regions from my current location.
Copy.
One 34. Send me their call. I'll go check it out.
Copy, 124. We'll check the
Not much impending.
Well, that worked out well.
Yeah, that did work out well, Pat. We thought we were going to have a stolen or something, but just someone who locked their keys in their car. Good deed for the day. Thanks to Pat Scott.
Check the area, County Road.
He's pretty understanding guy. He understood that it looked
I'm gonna
a little fishy.
Rice in South Owasso. Cops alert just came out for fleeing. It's gonna find out if we are in service at once.
What?
I will go up there as well. It's gonna take me a couple minutes. I gotta make a pit stop.
at 36. Cancel both those squads. I'm in the area of that call and I didn't see anything. I'll check again.
Copy, 8871, you're clear.
Well, the Super Bowl is come and gone.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs won again.
1412.
I kind of expected him to win.
That would have been nice to see a different team win.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like I'm reliving like the Patriots again, where it's just
Another
like,
dynasty.
well, obviously they are. I mean, they've
Yeah.
won how many now?
3? I think.
3 rings. Alright, we're gonna go real quick. Down at the St. Paul, near the St. Paul airport. Not much impending right now, so probably a good time to swing down there.
230, you can cancel the other cars. I'm not locating that vehicle so far. I'll continue to check.
Copy, specified.
We have a traffic northbound 35E, just south of 694.
Copy 35E and 694.
Staff 223, black Honda Civic.
That was our boss doing a little traffic stop.
Mm-hmm.
So what shifts did you work on patrol, Dan?
Pretty much every one. I started out on afternoons, got moved to nights after that, and then days before coming out here. So I worked pretty much all of them.
What was your favorite?
It's tough to say. I mean, the daytime hours are nice, but I did like night shift. You get a lot of interesting calls and
That's where all the proactive.
a lot of interesting. Yeah, you get to do some good proactive work. So in that regard, I did like working nights. The work was really fun.
Okay. What your time with the troopers? Were you any of those? What are they like? Specialty cars where you're specific to? Like accident reconstruction, or you just
No,
Had
just a road troop. Yeah, I started way up north to start my career for about the first year, and then did another year and a half in the Southeast Metro. And with that, again, I did a mix of day and afternoon shift there. But yeah, pretty much just pretty much a road troop the whole time.
okay.
Jack Leonard.
Was that the one you're going to check on?
Yeah, President 6 floor of 1999.
Check out the call on Conway and Forest.
First
71.
That's a little creepy. Open
Surface
Maplewood.
suspicion 2124 Woodline.
was walking back to her apartment from garage.
They said they were
Male came
walking
up
back to her
behind her
apartment when, from the
and
garage.
put his
when the
arms
male
around her and
approached
she kicked him and he took
He
off
was
in a
from behind, put his arms
vehicle.
around her, and then she kicked him and he took off in a vehicle. I'm not sure if the DC's working on additional or if it's related to that 911 in the area.
Yeah, you copy, Phil Beauty.
A little scary, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
1416.
Starting to get a little rain. Sounds like we're gonna get well, they say up to 5 inches of snow, or is it changing up?
I heard a rumor of a winter weather
Was
advisory.
this consular broadcast or is it in messages? I'm not seeing. I'm not sure if they.
I guess with Minnesota weather, you never know until it actually happens.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm kind of, let's save the snow.
Yeah.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
236.
What did you get on the outside?
The south of Wausau and Rice, the northwest corner, looks like an apartment building. There's like, I don't know, 10 hits right here. Recent ones.
Alright, I was out trying to get into that guy's car. What's the plate?
King Victor Lincoln 365. I'll be there in about 2 minutes, so
A little lost.
what do you guys know?
A couple of our squads are gonna go check the area for a vehicle that had fled.
Caller's ex-boyfriend punched her and busted her upper lip. Ex-boyfriend's name is Jalen Harrison, black male, 21 years old.
We'll monitor that
5'10".
one. Let's see.
He is likely to fight police.
Way to get to where I'm trying to get to. A lot of roads down there that lead to nowhere.
360. One of the D squad. He's canceled. The big primary.
Copy, 3460, clear.
Thank you.
14.
Bunch of calls for service. Some thefts,
Copy, 14.
parking complaints.
Let's be clear.
I tell you, Wednesdays have been slow.
Check out.
Wednesday afternoons, I should say.
Copy, that's it. 674.
A lot of you backseaters have been wondering where our furry canine cat team member has been up to. He's always busy, but we figured they're gonna get out and maybe do a little training.
Bravo 805.
Maybe just stop and say hi.
You start medics for a few old male. Just want to be checked out because he had first pills.
We're gonna actually get out on foot, huh, Dan?
Sounds good.
We'll monitor the radio if anything happens. The rest of our partners are out doing the thing, but
Yep.
everyone's always asking about Cross and Tony. So we're up here and do a little. If you guys know any, it is. What I mean, it's work doesn't stop after you get off. You know that pup. They do that at home. These canine officers are very dedicated. I'm gonna have Dan be the cameraman.
Yep.
But we'll kind of stay out of the way. That's Deputy Body.
Backseaters. Long time no see. So, real quick, I won't take up a ton of time. Two things we'll talk about. These are called article pads. So the dog is certified to look for different articles. He's not trained to find a gun or trained to find a specific article. He's trained to find an article with human scent on it. So typically we hide an article on one of these pads, we cut the dog out, and he should find it. When he finds it, we'll give what's called a passive alert, which is either a down or a sit, and then he'll be rewarded from that. The second thing I'll show you is our squads, how our squads are outfitted. We have what's called a bailout. So if something is happening, I'm in a fight with the bad guy, the dog is trained. If I hit the bailout button, the dog will eject himself and then hopefully come and help me. Looks similar to this. Heel! Go! Heel! No, heel. Down. So we'll go over to the article pad. Down. So he's got a lot of energy. He knows it's time to work. He wants to work. So we'll take him over and we'll let him work. Down. His command to start looking for an article is SEARCH. And he knows that it's time to start working. Down. Search. This is a high value toy, so essentially he's do anything I ask him to get a toy in his mouth, and that is an article search.
I'm gonna show him what he actually found.
So some of these article searches, I mean, obviously that's a big article. I use pennies. I use books of matches, shell casings. Most of my article searches are usually clothing and a weapon. Obviously that's really big and we paint it blue just for the safety of it, but I do these at night so that he can't use his eyes so much and he has to depend on his nose. Typically the wind blowing plays a part in it. Obviously the odor, the body odor on the weapon is blowing into his nose, so if you've seen at the beginning of it, he was almost crawling on his stomach trying to get into it because the odor is blowing into his nose. So that is an article search.
That was awesome. Yeah. So, Tony being him part of the team, what are some things you do to get him acquainted with the rest of us? Obviously, not every cop is a dog lover, right?
Right. So his situation is a little bit different. We work with, initially when I was on, he was acclimated with people in uniforms. Now he's working with people in uniforms that wear jeans, that wear green pants, that don't wear a traditional button-up shirt like we were doing on patrol. So that's been a challenge. I think SWAT has helped that too. He's on the SWAT team. And so our uniforms there are a little bit different. Took us about 8 to 9 months to get acclimated with SWAT, and then after that, the move down here was pretty easy. So no real issues there. From time to time, he kind of looks at guys in jeans and raid vests and gets interested, and he has to get a correction for that, but it's very far and few. super fun. With the cat team, we do stuff in-house. Training is always like this big hour-long thing. Sometimes it's as simple as just picking the dog up and handing the dog to another investigator. It's building trust with the dog, trust with the investigator, that he won't bite the investigator, drop him. That's what he's concerned about. So then when we move to the street, there's not an issue if I'm doing a traffic offense. I might need to hand him to an investigator. We need to have that trust already figured out beforehand.
Well, we are. Sounds like you guys are going to do a look. I was telling the backseaters that you guys are training all the time.
It's a ongoing thing every day.
I'll tell you one thing, this will not be your last time on live. I don't get it. I guess they'll have to tell
It's probably the dog. It's probably the dog. My family like me anyway, so.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming down here. We're going to let them do a little training. We're going to get back on the streets.
Yeah, see you guys out there in a little bit.
Take dog handlers, but
Absolutely.
great added addition and some work for them.
Oh yeah. See you.
They got some equipment out here. They'll do some training. A lot of the times it's just even when they get out for a quick restroom break for the dog, they'll do a few things. It's just all repetition, just like law enforcement. Training is repetition. You got to practice all the time to be proficient at something. So dog's no different.
Absolutely.
Just glad he's not chasing me.
No. Very happy he's on our side.
See if we can get her back in the mount without breaking my mount again. All right, backseaters. We're gonna try not to bump your heads here. So, I mean, believe it or not, Tony's very well spoken and stuff, but he doesn't like being center of attention. So, I have
pretty
talked
comfortable.
to him. Yeah, I mean, he's just a natural. You know, he's a people bird. He can talk to people.
Oh yeah.
And that's the biggest skill. Your door's open.
Yep.
Biggest skill as a law enforcement officer is being able to talk to people, but not everyone's okay. You know, driving around in a car talking to yourself sometimes. But we've talked about maybe trying him back, him and Cross out there. You know, he tells me that I don't think the backseaters want to hear him barking. I think they'd love to have a patrol day with Cross on a Wednesday. You know, and then they can see, because I mean,
yeah.
I don't know about you. Two of my FTOs had dogs.
I had one of my FTOs was a dog deputy as well, and definitely an added element when you have a dog barking in the back and you're trying to hear what's going on over the radio or relay information. So
you're already stressed out, and that's just an added. You know, some people can handle it. It's good for some trainees. Some people, every trainee is different, but some strive on pressure and being pushed, and then, you know, some people, depending on where they're at in training, it can be just a little too much. That additional. So
for having a K9 FTO, because when it came time for me to help out on a track, I was a lot more comfortable in general.
Yeah, you do a lot of work because you're with your trainer. You're doing a lot of cover work for them when they deploy. One thing, you know, and I think that would be good to have him out again and kind of explain what the process is for like tracking and cover officers.
Yep.
That's standard now. If a dog and a K9 officer go out and track, they have cover officers with them. There have been high-profile incidents where officers have been ambushed, K9 officers, and were killed in the line of duty. So it's happened here in St. Paul. That was a pretty high-profile one. So yeah, we definitely make sure they got the bodies they need, because their focus when they're out tracking is watching the dog, trying to see and evaluate what he's seeing, and that's where if you're a cover officer, you're that person's protection. So
they're concentrated pretty much solely on that leash. They're not really reaching for anything on their belt.
And I mean, to be honest, not every cop is meant to be a cover officer either. I mean, you know, you gotta be able to work, know how that canine officer wants to work, how they want you to kind of move with them. And sometimes there's some very long tracks where you're going through brush, you're going through the woods, you might be going through the swamp. So you gotta have that ability to endure that, because sometimes you're not going to get the option to tap out, because no one's going to be able to get to you, you know, to replace you. So
a lot of cardio depending on the canine handler. You might be right up there on them, just running the whole time.
Yep. In the winter and foot of snow, you might face plant. It's okay.
It's happened. It's happened.
Speaking from experience.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's fascinating what those dogs can do.
Stolen vehicle for the caller left in the parking lot. Punch ignition.
What was that?
Not sure.
344. Male is currently in the backyard of the address. Says he's going to his cousin's house that's on Rainy Ave, closer to Cypress.
I'm confused. Are you confused?
A little bit. Was it 334? Oh, I see.
That was for that one.
I think it was. I thought I just saw it.
You can check that one out. I heard punch ignition.
Let's go to 662 Surrey Avenue. Caller was gone for a couple of hours, just came home, so the front door was open, asking for Spustic.
No, that's not it.
14. Your caller's gonna wait on that front porch.
Starting to get some rain. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, now owner of vehicle rider is being combative.
Got it.
They got the medic. They will hang up the pending.
Jumping in 1711 County Road Ian, Unit 428.
10 people shot in Kansas City.
Mentioned someone needs medical
Is that the parade? Yeah.
Happened at the parade?
That's what I heard. I'm
Okay.
not 100% sure.
Jeez, just can't have anything nowadays.
Awful.
Multiple children. Guess we'll get the facts on it. Dan?
Get up here so we
Well, so any of you backseaters that have more dog questions, feel free to throw them out. We'll try to notate those and get those answered for you on the next live. Have Tony answer some questions.
Joseph Chavez, he's wearing a black jacket, black hoodie, gray jeans, blue shoes, and merchants, and more typical, he has a domestic assault warrant, felony, $20,000 a month.
Get a camera ran his car, huh?
Yeah.
527-923.
Any indication if it was just shots fired or people shot?
That's according to the Kansas City Star. Several people have been shot after gunfire erupted during the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl victory parade today.
So it's all developing at this point.
Yep.
So, well, that's we hate to hear that, especially these events are supposed to bring people together. You all have a common goal, celebrating the team that won the Super Bowl, your home team, and there's just that one person who is looking to.
There's a dead bear in the ditch, Highway 8 between Greenway and Hazel by Chicago City, if you're available.
Never understand it.
I believe that's been there for quite a while.
Pepper, 1436.
Gun violence is definitely a hot topic right now all across the country. A lot of departments are standing up these non-fatal shooting units that are working these non-fatal shootings just like they would homicides, and you've seen it in some departments where it's actually proven very valuable, reducing those shootings, and I guess I imagine preventing some homicides.
You would think.
So covering those guns, getting them off the street, getting the people off the streets who are doing it. So when I became a cop, I didn't think I'd run into as many guns, but obviously it's changed from when I went to school to even now. It's just
absolutely
13, 14, 15-year-old individuals having guns all the way up to the adults. It's not a shock to the system anymore when you see that.
Right, exactly. Even a few years ago, it was a different ball game.
So when did you become a trooper? What year was it?
2016.
How many guns in your trooper time?
Honestly, I saw more when I worked up north. A lot of people had guns, but I mean they were legally in possession of them.
Yeah.
I mean, and even in the metro, not a ton.
Yeah. Now in the last couple of years, it's common to find handguns, these firearms in cars. So a lot of them are stolen.
Yeah. Like you said, at one point it shocked me to look under a seat and find a handgun resting under there, but not.
Now, after especially a car that flees, you almost expect it. Like,
yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Change to a fraud and clear report. Copy.
Pray on. Pray on.
I don't know if there are two O's.
Maybe pray on was taken.
Oh, they had an initial one?
Guess we'll never know.
Yep.
Yeah, they're in the house.
Yeah, for those of you who just joined, with me today is Dan, the new cat team. Comes to us from our patrol division. We're happy to have him. I imagine he's happy to be here.
Very happy to be here.
He's been with the department since 2018. Previously from the state troopers. 3. Male just physically assaulted comp trying to steal items from comp. Suspect boarded a bus. We're not going to tell you what bus. Going downtown. Sounds like a good one to float to, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, need more info. It just amazes me how brave people are coming up and try to take items out of your hands.
Never ceases to amaze me. Shaky.
Shaky, and it's got a lean to it.
3-3 next to you, I think.
Oh, gonna let us go. Bus.
Case number 026-923. 026-923.
Okay, thank you.
Scared. I thought I locked himself out there.
Second time.
Yeah, no
Call
kidding.
Pat. I'm getting his kid in the car. No. You always hear about the accidents at bus stops, cars going through intersections.
Yeah.
Hill's actually right by that.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully get transit maybe on the line, see where see that bus is going.
We'll start following some squads that way.
Yeah, we got 14.
Oh, there you go. You're up there already.
Protecting himself.
Huh.
Transit is advised. We're just, I guess, waiting on the details of suspect info at this point. Odie would love this truck right here.
Right up his alley.
You ever heard what he calls tires?
What's that?
Meats, big meats. This is what he does. This is the car guys call tires, I guess.
926.
Not sure I've ever heard that, honestly.
I had never yet.
926.
Yeah, that's a thing, I guess. I mean, I'm going to defer to him because I'm not a car guy.
Yeah, he knows his stuff.
521 EOT. Good night. 528, we're also EOT.
Good night, 1445.
Copy.
And locals are aware as well.
This one.
Support.
6 miles road.
Why do they call us locals? Explain that.
I don't know. I guess because they're all over they patrol the entire state, so any PD or sheriff's office, they call the locals because that's their they're in their localized area where they get to drive all over. I guess that's the thought behind it.
All right. Still don't know how I feel about it, but
That's fair.
what you're hearing here is State Patrol air that out. I've always wondered why. I obviously get the point behind it, but I just why'd they decide locals or I don't know.
I always said PD. I think I ever said locals. Roads of the mountain.
Yeah. We'll just blame both, huh?
Cover our bases.
Get a new mount before next Wednesday, I think. Yeah, it looks a little. I think it looks better, right?
Yeah.
I'm not looking at it on a big screen.
That's true.
With their cars, our suspect's going to be a white male in his mid-20s, medium build, wearing a black jacket, blue jeans, and black shoes. 1447.
The suspect left on a bus headed towards downtown. Transit was notified, but the victim was uncooperative, wouldn't give much of a description, and eventually hung up on the scene. All advice.
346, 349 or 360, take 4.
Squad 349 or Squad 360.
So they're just gonna try to see if someone can find that comp to determine what's going on.
Yeah.
Transport the female down to the bus stop at B2 prior.
I didn't see anyone waving anybody down.
No.
At the intersection.
Nothing in front, I'm checking the back though.
FBI advice states there is not the same location as 1449.
Red hat, blue and black jacket, black pants, black backpack. 336 cleared to go. That's for 2 minutes.
357 cancel, 336 will start up.
Chevy, 326 clear. 336, sorry, I stepped on you. Are you wanting 357 just to stay clear? You're a little bit. Chevy, 357.
381 York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the male, 1450. 332. Good. 381 York, suspicious. Causes there's 2 people stripping the inside of an abandoned vehicle that doesn't belong to them, a silver stand in the alley.
New message. New message.
1350.
thing you want to hear, but not the right thing.
Yeah.
53 to 1 clear assessment.
Got excited there for a sec.
What else we got in recent? Anything recent? I don't know, since you've been around.
That one on the bridge.
328,
Oh yeah, I think we talked about that last week. You and Kyle had that Audi that fled from Minneapolis into here.
Is
Pulled a firearm on a attempted victim, right? They attempted to steal somebody and brandished a handgun. The black Audi.
It goes. There's that one, and then also that silver BMW.
I'm unable to reach the com.
Yeah.
Until,
in the Kia.
Transit.
In the Kia.
Kia you guys had.
Yep.
Dan was, when we first bring some guys down here, we have them ride with some of the guys. Last week they had a Kia fleeing from Minneapolis into St. Paul, and they attempted to stick that one, and did we get it?
The stick?
Yeah.
It landed. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I don't think
how far it got into the tire.
Yeah. Got that car back.
System when we're going to be heading to third floor room
Yeah, other than that, it's
where the patient's going to be.
I feel like a good spot right now.
Mm-hmm.
This side of the river. As far as with the auto theft goes, I mean, I always say any auto theft is too many, but you know, as long as there's going to be vehicles, there's going to be that. Different sprees, some carjacking sprees, robbery sprees.
Yep. They had a lot in a short amount of time over there.
They did. You know what? They did great work and put some people in jail. So we got a couple units over there working really hard. I gotta mute you real quick. I gotta make a phone call. Alright, sorry about that, backseaters.
549. 549.
Yeah, and thank you, Jeff.
465.
Don't take that crash. Can you attach me though? I think I'm having computer issues.
Well, what do we think? We go a little while longer. Normally like to try to get, you know, at least an hour, 2 hours if we're getting some activity. We do have something we got to follow up on after, so. always hold on as long as I can. Oh, it's Valentine's Day. You know, I didn't even, you know.
That's right.
Oh, what'd you get the missus?
Huh?
Did you forget?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Middle kid made they did Valentine's in like preschool, and it's just a hard, and they, you know, teacher asked him, well, who's your Valentine's? Think I was? No. Mom was. I love Mom, it said.
Yeah.
When I asked him why not me, and he just shrugged at me. Because it wasn't.
My little guy was pretty excited to give his to Mom today. And yeah, I barely got a look. The way it goes, I suppose.
Valentine's, send my wife to get her nails done.
There you go.
Gotta wrangle up the kids.
I got a recipe picked out. I'll be doing some good home cooking tonight.
Oh, what are you cooking?
What's
the secret?
Oh, no secret.
Okay.
So we're a big fan of the grill, so I'm doing some homemade burgers tonight.
Ooh,
frying
like
homemade onion rings, all homemade and stuff like that. So that's the one we decided on to pick out. Yeah.
Burgers on the Blackstone are good.
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
Do you smash them?
Most of the time I do.
Yeah.
I kind of like the crispiness of a smash burger.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
Put a little garlic butter down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Smash, and it gets that little caramelized.
The good sear. Oh yeah.
Yep. That's the only way my kids will eat a burger off a grill. No.
Yeah.
Smash burgers. Oh, yeah. Now I'm hungry tonight.
I know.
Just eat.
1458. 637 Metro. 637. Turning shift. 1458.
Hopefully everybody enjoys their Valentine's. It's gonna be, at least here, roads are gonna be bad. It's a good day if you can cook for your significant other. If you can't cook, be a good person at takeout. I don't know.
Here you go.
Cat team tip of the day. You know, it definitely, these type of holidays, you know, it sounds bad, but they definitely change once you have kids. It's a lot harder to maintain.
Definitely adds a different dynamic.
You know. Definitely changes the dynamic.
621 Metro. 621. 10-7, port 10-8 push. 1459.
What you got? None?
I was just looking at the door handle.
There are free spot that can go assist 503 at Maryland and Hazelwood. 371 I got here en route. One of the involved parties called and requested medic
over there at a
passenger who's pregnant.
broken out window.
513. Go ahead. It's going to be accident hit and run. Blue minivan.
Go back and check on a car, and if she comes out good, I think we'll probably call her a day. Gotta go follow up on something after this. With a few of us.
Having a blue minivan left the accident northbound Hazelwood. They are requesting
Right
medics for
Yep, that one.
Metro.
New message.
Maybe they tried and couldn't get all the way through.
Yeah.
New message.
Yeah, come back clear. Maybe, you know, some kid would roughhouse it. You know, you never know. But I think with that, we're going to end. Short and sweet with Dan's first day. You guys got to see Tony. So far, so quiet today here in Ramsey County. Knock on wood. Yeah, I'll have to get out of the car to find some wood. But we appreciate you guys riding with. We'll try to get Dan back out again with us, or maybe even someone else. Switch it up here in the near future. Anything to say to the backseaters, Dan?
No, just stay safe. I'm very happy to be here and be a part of the team.
All right, guys.
Hey, Nicole earlier, she's a bitch. Is that on?
No one was referring to Deputy Sparks in that way. Well, they even left a space for us. Perfect. Jim and Myra Jensen. This is courtesy of Terry Londosh. Jim's birthday is today. His wife Myra. Her birthday is on the 15th. Well, happy birthday to both of you. Oh, what are we doing? You ready? Okay. While you're in there, I'll do some shout outs. There you go. Oh. There's the Rev. Mike turned 42 on yesterday the 9th from Heather and Cece. Chris Palmer turned 48 on February 4th. Amy Grant on the 4th. With love for your husband Steve. Kevin Joyce on the 4th. Oh, a lot of February 4th birthdays. David Schwenke turned 66 on the 4th. Betsy from day one. Mary Alice Johnson wanted us to give you that shout out. Mike turned 42 on the 9th from Heather and Cece. Retired Ramsey County Deputy Herb Gustafson turned 99 today. 99 years old. Herb, happy birthday from all of us at the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office. Condolences to family and friends of Todd Sandell, the former chief of police of Richfield, passed away January 31st. Condolences from all of us and from Michael Lyncher. Julie Barnett wanted to shout out in memory of Howard Creedy, a 29-year veteran of the state patrol who died of COVID in December of 2021. Shadow Russell wants to share condolences, as do we.
For code 4 from Alex, she has claimed she took 20 pills of trazodone.
Copy, 23 I.
Did you see how they treated me in there?
We were just given $500 in gift cards.
Whoa!
50 each. You're the man to pass them out.
Oh, who gave us this? Did I miss somebody?
The gentleman in the tow truck. Nice ride, mister.
Oh, there it is. Who heard?
Watch out.
Who heard?
Is that the same setup as Kyle's?
Probably it's a little older. I don't think it's precipitated. Just how quick it overheats.
74 big circle. Cool herb.
326, we copy the update. Copy. We have another party on scene. There's a did advise of base off flames coming from the vehicle, but it does not appear to be on fire, and it will be 61 and Point Douglas at 2310.
Well, you should have heard her the other night. And Nicole earlier, she's a bitch. Is that on? You can't hear me from here, can you? Well, you should have heard her the other night. And Nicole earlier, she's a bitch. Is that on? You can't hear me from here, can you?
Yeah.
300,
I'll let you know in a second.
Can you send that to me in his state route at all or no?
No affirmative, states and out.
$10 for 10.
Oh. 2311.
Did it go over? I thought you were off.
Did they hear?
let's go see what we can find. But we're not leaving east.
We are in the area, but not seeing any vehicles. Can we get a better location? Copy. And this is going to be north of where your ABL put you, on the north portion of Point Douglas Road.
So they're trying to find this car accident down off the Point Douglas Road. And they're using oh, getting a call, folks. Sorry.
Did you hear that one?
Okay. Oh my goodness. I certainly wish I'd been paying better attention to these comments, Reverend.
Yeah.
No one was referring to Deputy Sparks in that way. For people to hear a little bit of a conversation and make assumptions about it is a little bit disappointing. Nicole Sparks is a valued member of the Sheriff's Office and of the CAT team. So just stop. People are speculating over something that is absolutely has no foundation. And that's all I'm going to say about it. That is ridiculous. Same setup as
I don't think it's
precipitated. 74 big circle. Cool her.
326, we copy the update. Copy. We have another party's on scene. There's a did advise of base off flames coming from the vehicle, but it does not appear to be on fire, and will be 61 and Point Douglas at 2310.
Well, you should have heard her the other night. And Nicole earlier, she's a bitch. Is that on? You can't hear me from here, can you?
Yeah.
300, I
I'll let you know in a second.
Can you send that to me in his state route at all or no?
No affirmative, states en route.
$10 for 10.
Oh.
2311.
Did it go over? I thought you were off.
Hey y'all! Thank you for clicking the join button to learn more about the Shoutout Girls YouTube channel memberships. We are excited to offer you our viewers another way to show us appreciation and support for our channel, and at the same time gaining access to exclusive perks like shoutouts and exclusive video access. Will you be willing to spend $2, $5, or even $20 per month to support this channel? Think of it as buying us Twinkies or donating a McDonald's gift card. With perks. And don't worry. Even if you are not ready to join at this time, all of our viewers will still enjoy all the same content we've been providing this past year, at no additional cost. Including our live streaming or restreaming live on patrol episodes with live chat and comments turned on for free speech. New games of BOBAGANDA bingo every Friday night. Funny live on patrol clips. Articles about Bob Fletcher and the Ramsey County Sheriff Office. All of those will remain with free access. Memberships start under $2 per month. All members will get a special badge next to their username, and access to custom emojis to use in live chat and comments, such as the F12, ACAB, and bingo emojis you have seen us use in chat. Level 1 members are offered members-only polls where their input will help us make decisions about our channel content and membership perks. Level 1 will also access exclusive images like animated GIFs. For a few dollars more is our Level 5 membership. You will get all the same perks as Level 1, plus early access to new videos. You can be the first to watch, even before they are published. In addition, we will give your username a shout out in our channel and video descriptions. With our Level X membership for $20 a month, you will also get on-screen shoutouts from us within our videos and live streams, as well as access to exclusive members-only videos. Level L at $50 is for the extremely passionate viewer who appreciates our channel and the work that goes into producing videos and live streams. Have you wanted to be featured in a live stream or collaborate on a video project with us? This is the membership level for you. Level L also gets the first access to our soon-to-be launched merchandise line and at a discounted price. Of course, you also get all perks mentioned in the other membership levels. Level 100 is simply for those who cherish our channel and want to co-finance the cause. Perks may be added at a later time, especially once the merchandise line has launched. All perks from the other levels will be automatically provided at this membership level. Thank you for watching. We hope you like, subscribe and join our channel.